Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, you might have clicked to just view this video, or you might have clicked because you want to know about feminine hygienes, you want to know the few tips. Maybe you already know what you're doing, maybe you already know what to do, but maybe you're like, no, I want to see what other girls are doing. Well, I'm not really that perfect, if I may say. And when it comes to hygiene, so many people do it in different ways and you improve as time goes, so same applies to me. I have few things that I've learned throughout, I wouldn't say my whole life, but throughout the time I started being serious about hygiene. Well, when you're still young, they do tell you wash your hands, do this, do that, but as you grow you realize, oh, okay, this is how it's done. Oh, other girls are doing this, I must also do this, I must also do that. Well, I think you improve every day, you get to know yourself better every day, you get to know what to do every, I don't know, depends. Well, yeah, you learn from other people as well. So let me just dive into it. So today we're going to talk about removing the hair down there, okay? So, oh, I don't know, anywhere else. So I'm gonna share tips on that. So here I have this exfoliating gloves. So most of the tips I found them on Pinterest and I've been following them, and obviously according to my budget, filling in certain things according to the way I can afford, I guess, but they all work. So usually they'll tell you to exfoliate before removing the hair, right? So if you exfoliate, you either buy those products, the exfoliation products, yeah, those ones. So if you don't have enough money, you can always use your exfoliating gloves, because you use this for your body as well. I think you can get them from Clicks, Discam, or even Pick and Pay and ShopRite. They do have them. So you must get your exfoliating glove, and you know that you're gonna use this for longer. Well, not really that long. I would recommend you use it only for a month. Yeah, only for a month, not more than that. Then you just use this first. You exfoliate. You hop into the shower, obviously, and then you exfoliate. You exfoliate your whole body or whatsoever, but you exfoliate. And then after exfoliation, well, the reason why you should exfoliate so that you can remove all the the excess dead skin and all of that, just to make sure you're clean first. And then from there, depending on how thick it is, you can then shave it off first with your scissor. Depending on how thick it is, shave it off with your scissor. But if you do it more often, most of the time you have to just skip that step, right? So okay, step number 3, because that was step number 2 and exfoliating was step number 1. So step number 3, you either use this or you use this. I usually like to use this because it's much more easier. It makes things easier. But at first I wasn't like happy about using this, or rather I wasn't comfortable to use this, because I'm like, this thing is scented and I don't want issues, you know. But I just tried to use it one time and it worked perfectly, and it didn't even take me time. It didn't take time. It really doesn't take time. It takes less than 20 minutes. Okay, is that a long time? Okay, it takes less than 15 minutes. Is that a long time? I don't think so, but yeah, it doesn't take time. So you use this. So how do you use this? So you firstly make sure you wipe and make sure that you are a bit dry, and then obviously by now the hair is now softer. It's softer because you were showering with your warm water, and then it got it to be like a bit softer, and plus you exfoliated, so it kind of becomes softer. And then you dry it, and then after that you apply this. You apply according to how thick your hair is. If your hair is too thick, then you have to apply enough. Make sure you apply enough. Apply it until you cover all the hair, and then from there just leave it out for like 5 minutes. Okay, again, it depends on how thick your hair is. If it's too thick, you have to leave it for at least more than 5 minutes, but less than 10 minutes. So like, yeah, less than 10 minutes. Don't put for too long because it might cause problems. And then if your hair is just light, you can just put it for 5 minutes. Then from there, you're gonna take your cloth, your wet cloth, not too wet, just damp, your damp cloth, then wipe it off, and that's it. Voila, squeaky clean, nice. It becomes nice, really nice. Yeah, it does. And then from there, obviously you wash it, you bath again, you wash it off, make sure you wash, you rinse thoroughly, and then from there you have to immediately put some oil or some lotion. So I usually use some lotion. The lotion I use for my body, I use it. That prevents ingrowns from forming, or it prevents you from feeling itchy, because most of the time after doing it, after some time you just be feeling itchy. But if you make sure that immediately after you put a moisturizer or you put your oil, it's gonna prevent it from being itchy. Yeah, it does prevent it from being itchy. And make sure that when you wipe, you don't wipe after, like when you wipe off this, you don't like wipe up and down, just wipe it properly in one direction. If you wipe it to the left, wipe it to the left, wipe it to the right, but just use one direction so it doesn't become a mess and you prevent ingrowns. So usually, or rather I could say, the advice I could give you is to just wipe it downwards, right? Yeah, the direction in which the hair is growing. So downwards, just wipe it downwards to make sure you prevent ingrowns. And then, okay, fine, there's another alternative. I do not like this alternative personally, but there are people who use it, but I don't use it. So I have it because I used to use it. Well, I use it sometimes if, I don't know, I use it sometimes though, I don't know, I just decide, things happen, but I don't like it, but I just find myself using it. This is what you can use, that's the alternative. So literally you just do all the other steps, and then when you get to a step where you have to use this, you use this instead, and you shave downwards the direction at which your hair is growing. So you just shave downwards, and then after this, to prevent itchiness, moisturize the area, or use the oil, moisturize the area to make sure that you don't become itchy. Make sure at all times you moisturize the area, and then that's it, I guess, because if you you shave towards the direction in which the hair is growing, obviously you're preventing ingrowns. And then when you put your moisturizer, you prevent itchiness. And from there, you're done. That's it. So yeah, that's how easy it is. I feel like other people make it complicated because they use a lot of things. Maybe they do help them, but I feel like it's an easy step. I don't know, it's easy steps, and it doesn't really take that much time. Maybe 30 minutes of your time, I don't know, but it doesn't really take much time. Well, I really hope that you try this and it works for you. Bye.